Hey guys, it's Ruby and welcome back to my channel. I'm starting off this holiday look with my base as always. I'm using my number 28 Primer Serum by Hourglass and applying this all over my face. The foundation that I'm using today is the Airflash by DIOR. You can hold the spray bottle a few centimeters away from the face and spray the entire face to get an even, flawless finish, but I dislike having foundation in my eyebrows, so I took the bottle a little bit closer to my face and just sprayed certain areas around my face, and using my Real Techniques buffing brush, I'm blending this all out to get a flawless finish. The foundation may look a little wet when you first apply it, but once it settles, it is absolutely beautiful on the skin. I'm priming my eyes using the Australis eyeshadow primer. I'm now moving on to my brows to allow some time for this primer to set and dry. I'm filling my eyebrows in using the Charlotte Tilbury Brow Lift, and I'm sticking to my natural shape and only filling in the sparse areas. The Brow Drama in Dark Brown by Maybelline is one of my favorite brow gels, and I'm just combing the product through with the wand. I do this often, and I take a face powder and run this across my lids just to set the primer in place. When I saw this Charlotte Tilbury Quad in Rebel, I knew I had to do a tutorial that was holiday related because it just screamed holiday season to me. So I've dampened my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus, and I'm picking up this moss green shade and applying it to the center half of my mobile lid. I'm now using the other side of the brush to use this forest green color. So this green has a little bit more blue in it, and I'm applying that to the outer half of my mobile lid. Take a brush that is similar in size but less dense and start blending out the outer edges to create a soft edge. This step is optional, but I'm taking a gold pencil and running this through the waterline, and I'm also adding a small amount to the inner corners of my eyes, blending it out using the warmth of my little finger. I think the gold in the waterline helps to brighten the eyes. It's something different and it complements the green shadow so well. From my Lorac Pro 2 palette, I'm firstly taking the shade Necture and running that through the crease and slightly above as my transition shade. Then with the shade Lt.Brown, I'm constantly running that back and forth through the crease and also slightly above to give the eyes a more hazy effect. Reapply the green eyeshadow anywhere that appears patchy. Spritz a little bit of Fix Plus onto a smaller detailed brush and dip it into the highlight shade and start highlighting the inner corners of your eyes. You can apply as little or as much highlight as you want, but once you're happy with the intensity, move on to cleaning up the under eye area by applying some lighter concealer and using an angled foundation brush to give the eyes a crisp edge. I felt the eyes needed some sparkle, so I'm taking this Lustre eyeshadow and just patting it over the top very gently so I won't get any fallout. With a brush dampened in a little bit of Fix Plus, I'm picking up this forest shade again and running this underneath my lower lashes. Try and stay clear of the inner tear duct area because that's where we're going to apply some more highlight. You can also apply a small amount of this shadow underneath your brows to highlight the brow bone area. I want my lash line to look as full as possible, so I'm taking this MAXFACTOR Liquid Effects eyeliner and running that back and forth in between my lashes to create a fuller lash look. I'm also taking this liner and placing it on my top lash line as close to the base of the lashes as possible. I also applied it from the center of my lids outwards and using a synthetic brush to just soften and smudge the liner out. If you want to get a very thin, precise line, then the easiest way to achieve that is by using a felt tip liquid liner. Line as close to the base of the lashes as possible to define the eyes. I also applied a few coats of my Varial mascara by Benefit Cosmetics. I'm contouring my face now, and I'm using my AC On Tour Cream Contouring Kit, and I'm taking the darkest color first and running that underneath my cheekbones and also on my temples. And to help blend this contour out, making it look a lot more natural, I'm using the center shade of contour on this Real Techniques brush to diffuse the line out. I applied some lashes, these are the Bambi style by Manicare, and moved onto the lips, allowing them to dry. My favorite lip pencil right now is the Lip Cheat by Charlotte Tilbury in the shade Iconic Nude, and I'm using this lip pencil to just line the perimeter of my lips. I have raved about this liquid lipstick by ColorPOP before, and it's one of my favorite everyday shades. And I just applied it using its own doe foot applicator. I'm now using a powdered highlighter on a fan brush to give my cheeks some life. And the highlighter that I'm using is the Balm's Mary Lou. All that's left to do now is to take some selfies for Insta, Snappy, Facey, and all the rest. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!